So we're going to continue. This is the second half of chat number 320. You will be able to find this on IfYouHaveAnEgg.com later. It'll be posted here in just a couple of days. Casey did get the recipes for the baked tofu. She got that posted last week. She got the recipe for the baked tofu Mediterranean salad. She got that one posted last week. And she got the recipe for the That Man's Chicken, That Man, T-H-A-T, not Fat Man, That Man's Chicken Salad. She got that one posted last week. So her little fingers, are nubs, but we're getting all this done in preparation. Jessica, who normally posts the actual chats, is getting ready to go on maternity leave. Yay, yay, yay. So we are so excited for that. So anyway, Casey got 3 recipes, plus the chat, plus the YouTube posted last week. Ooh, and Sylvia says, what if I did get back to my goal weight? Yeah, and then what? So if you did get back to your goal weight, then what? Would Chris Helmsworth come to your house? Would Weight Watchers have to give you free e-tools for life? What? Then what? Then what? Oh, and Jonna says, what if I did meal plan and keep my daily sanity? Those are awesome. Okay, I'll have to remember to go back and get all of these. Okay, so this recipe, Casey will also get it posted this week, but this one is going to be super stinking fun, and I'm like salivating because I already kind of know what it's going to taste like. I've made this before, but I had to use cheater ingredients because I didn't have the ingredient that I needed for this part of it. So I'm going to show you some of my favorite things to add to salads, and I'm going to let you all guess which one of these that we are going to use tonight in the recipe that we're going to do tonight. So all of these are going to be G. Hughes salad dressings, which are sugar-free. They have no high fructose corn syrup in them. Some of them are gluten-free. They're really low in net carbs in case you do. Oh, hold on a second. Rita says, what if I did lose weight and regain my confidence? Fantastic. Ooh, hold on. Y'all are killing me. Marianne said this is so good. Ooh, okay, so Sylvia said, what if I did get back to my goal weight? I wouldn't feel bad about myself and I'd stop the negative talk. Marianne says, what if I did talk to my doctor and have her change my goal weight? It would take the stress off. So true. It would take the stress off of trying to do that, of trying to get to the ridiculous weight. And let's see. Sarah says, what if I do finally drop this last stubborn 12 pounds? Woohoo. Okay, then what? So what if you do that, Sarah? Then what? Then what's going to happen? What ridiculous thing is going to happen? Okay, so this one is the G. Hughes sugar-free Asian miso. So I'm going to show you a few of my favorite G. Hughes salad dressings. Y'all can comment what your favorite salad dressings are. I know several people in our in-person workshop also like G. Hughes. We had a lot of people that liked Skinny Girl. Some people just like just normal. Oh, yes, Sarah would be in her happy place. Some people just like regular Kraft, or just like name brands, some lighter versions of those. I like G. Hughes. I've not had one G. Hughes yet that I didn't enjoy. They are all deliciously flavored. They are all sugar free. The sugar-free Asian miso, because I know the first question y'all are going to ask me, hello Orlando Debbie, the first question y'all are going to ask me is, how much sodium does it have? It has 340 milligrams of sodium, which is 15% of your daily sodium. So I'm going to show you all the ones I got, and some of these I already had, but I want you to guess which one we're going to use for the recipe. And I got to talk quick because the recipe it's not hard to make. So I only need about 15 minutes, but I want to show you all these yet. So is it the sugar-free Asian miso? Is that what we're using? This one is really good. If you do the baked tofu, the recipe that Casey posted last week for the baked tofu, and then if you toss it in this, super awesome, super, super delicious. This one's also good. It's really good as a salad dressing, like if you use it with some, like little orange slices like clementines or things like that. It is really good for that. Mandarins is what I'm trying to say. Okay, this next one is actually a dipping sauce. It's sugar-free yum yum sauce. This one though is good if you're trying to, if you're making another. Okay, and Sarah says, are these on Amazon? Or yes, you can get G. Hughes on Amazon. You can get these I'm not a big fan of Walmart, but you can get some of these at Walmart. You can get them at several of the flavors we have Kroger here. Kroger has several of the flavors, but yes, you can get them on Amazon. And I tell you what, I will have at the end of the chat, let me think, when I have Casey post this, hello Barbara, when I have Casey post this, I'll have her post a link to Amazon so that y'all can go straight there. But this one is a sugar-free, this one's technically a dipping sauce, and this is a little higher in points. Like this one is 1 point per tablespoon, so 2 tablespoons is 2 points. Yeah, okay, and Lynn says Kroger has it. And who had some favorites? Carol Lou loves G. Hughes marinades and sauces and Skinny Girl salad dressing. Oh, yeah, and Jonna's used the Yum Yum sauce before and says it's good. Carol Lou says all of her local grocery stores have them. Ours do too, but they have different, like they don't have all of them. Like all of our grocery stores here don't have all of the flavors. But this one is actually a dipping sauce, but this one is also good if you're trying to do more of an Asian flavored salad. And I gotta tell you, it's really stinking good on vegetables. So if you like white sauce, if you ever have been to a hibachi, like to a hibachi place and they have that white sauce or the shrimp sauce, yum, yum, yum. Okay, so is it gonna be that one? Is it gonna be the G. Hughes sugar-free sweet vinaigrette? This one is really good if you wanna make slaw. And if you don't know what slaw is, y'all got to get on down here and figure out what slaw is. But this is really good on slaw. This is good on some kinds of fruit. It's a really good tossed in this. This one's just a really good, a good overall salad dressing. So is it going to be the sweet vinaigrette? Is that the one that we're going to use tonight? This one's also 1 point per tablespoon, or 2 tablespoons is 2 points. Sarah says, I wonder if Stop and Shop might have it. I don't know. I'm not really sure. What part of the country are you in again? I don't know what Stop and Shop is. This one is balsamic. I've used this the last couple of weeks for the salads that we've done. This is a really nicely flavored balsamic vinaigrette. Just watermelon, any kind of melon, but especially watermelon with this on it, fantastic. Watermelon and feta cheese with this on it, absolutely fantastic. Oh, Massachusetts. Okay, cool. I'm not sure. You'll have to check. But really, this balsamic is, I mean, it's great on really anything, but it's especially good on fruit. So if you like strawberries, watermelon, any kind of melon, if you like fruit in your salad, or if you just want to make a fruit salad, this one is fantastic. So it's sugar-free balsamic vinaigrette, and it is 9% of your daily value of sodium, because y'all always want to know how much the sodium is. Another delicious one is this, the one that we're going to use tonight, the balsamic. 1 point per tablespoon, 2 points for 2 tablespoons. So this one's 2 for 2, 3 for 2, 2 for 2, 2 for 2. This one is the honey mustard. This is a honey mustard dipping sauce, but it does make a really good dressing. The G. Hughes sugar-free honey mustard, I usually thin it out just a little bit. I add just a tiny bit of water if I'm going to make it into a salad dressing. It is good for dipping. It is a really good dipping sauce. This one is 2 tablespoons or 1 point. And then the last one is G. Hughes sugar-free. Of course, I keep saying G. Hughes sugar-free. G. Hughes sugar-free. G. Hughes sugar-free. Secret sauce. This is a burger secret sauce. So, kind of like from McDonald's or whatever. So this is G. Hughes secret sauce. And that is, let's see. And it's so funny because it says G. Hughes sugar-free secret burger sauce, sugar-free, gluten-free, guilt-free. So it is free of all of those things. And the sodium on this one is 210 milligrams or 9%. This one is this one's 3 smart points for 2 tablespoons. So your choices are of what we're going to do tonight. Are we going to do the sugar-free Asian miso? Are we going to do the Yum Yum sauce? Are we going to do the sweet vinaigrette? Will it be the balsamic vinaigrette? How about the honey mustard? Or the secret sauce burger? Which one do y'all think it's going to be? And I'll give you just a second. And if you're just joining us, we did turn on, or Facebook turned on stars, and I already have 658 stars have been received so far tonight. Thank you all so much for that. I have no idea what that equates to, but thank you to help offset, you know, my spending habits here. Okay, so Lynn thinks it's going to be the Asian miso. Phyllis thinks it's going to be yum yum sauce. They also have one that's like Chick-fil-A sauce. I do not own that one. Okay, Mary thinks it's going to be the sweet vinaigrette. And yes, Barbara says she likes the G. Hughes sugar-free barbecue sauce. Yes, it is fantastic. Sarah says the balsamic. If you have not tried, okay, I'm sorry, I don't know what's going on with my hair, but if you have not tried the G. Hughes, hello Mindy, if you've not tried the G. Hughes ketchup, it's fantastic. Their sugar-free ketchup, it's better than actual ketchup. Okay, so which one's it going to be? Which one's it going to be? Which one's it going to be? This one. We're going to make a Big Mac salad. So we're going to use the G. Hughes. Of course, they're all G. Hughes sugar-free, but we are going to use the secret sauce burger. Okay, that's how I ended up at Walmart today, because, or actually it was yesterday. That was how I ended up at Walmart yesterday, because one of the girls in our in-person workshop there in Powell, she said that I had to go get some of this and I had to try it. Y'all know I'm not a huge big fan of Walmart, but I took one for the team and went and got this yesterday, and I ended up with the yum yum sauce at the same time. So we're going to make a Big Mac salad, and it's so easy to make. It's not really a recipe. I'm just going to kind of show you how to throw one together. I have made these in the past, but when I made them in the past, I had to make up my own salad dressing, and it was a little more complicated, and it took a long time, and so I did not spend, I didn't make them very often just because of the length of time that it took to make it, because I had to make my own dressing. So this time, I don't have to make my own dressing. It's right here. So what is a Big Mac? What does a Big Mac consist of? Who can sing me the song? Y'all sing the song first, and then I'll sing it back to you. So somebody tell me, what does a Big Mac hamburger, what does it consist of? And while y'all are thinking of the song, I'm going to look for one thing real quick. One thing that I forgot to grab. Okay, Barbara says 2 beef patties. Okay, what else? What else does a Big Mac have on it? And there's a song, and in case you don't remember the song, Sarah says, I so know it, but I forget. And Carol Lou says 2 all beef patties. Hold on a second. 2 all beef patties, special sauce. Lettuce, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun. That's exactly right. And Lynn says 2 all beef patties, special sauce. Mindy says 2 all beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions, and on a sesame seed bun. Exactly. And Katie says lettuce, burger, pickles. Yep, that's how she makes hers. Melissa said, yo, hey Melissa. Hello. Melissa, look. I got it. I went to Walmart. And I got the special sauce. Okay, I'm not sure that this little thing I was going to use is going to work. Let me try it real quick. I'll be right back. I'm not going anywhere. I just thought this might be a little easier to squeeze the sauce on there, but let me try that real quick. This seems like it is not. Okay. Ow. Okay, well, I will not be using that to put the sauce on there. Okay, so the song is, or it's the little jingle, whatever, for a Big Mac is 2 all beef patty, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun. 2 all beef patty, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun. Okay, so let's do that. First, we're going to use lettuce. So I went ahead and got just shredded lettuce, because that's what kind of lettuce it has on there. So if you look up the ingredients for a Big Mac, shredded lettuce is going to be one of the first things you see. Now this is shredded iceberg lettuce, which has little to no nutritional value. let's see what nutritional value it does have. It's got 10 calories, 0 fat, 0 saturated fat, 0 cholesterol, 10 milligrams of sodium, 0 carbohydrates, 1 gram of fiber, 1 gram of sugar. Oh, it does have a gram of protein. I did not know that. So I am wrong. Apparently iceberg lettuce does have a teeny tiny smidge of nutritional value. So for theatrical purposes, I got shredded iceberg lettuce, but what I'm actually going to eat it with tomorrow, I have butter lettuce and then some other assorted lettuces in the refrigerator. So lettuce, okay, and then 2 all beef patties. Well, I wasn't going to get 2 all beef patties. I wasn't going to use, you know, all of those points for actual hamburgers. So instead, I am using Gardein. This is Gardein brand. If you've never had it, this is plant-based ground beef. It's BE''F. It's already ground, and it does have the texture. It has the texture of ground beef. It's quite delicious. Even people who are like, oh no, you know, I don't know, I don't eat any of that. You know, I just eat real meat. This is quite delicious. It's actually quite delicious even on its own. This is in the frozen section of your grocery store, and it's Gardein plant-based ground beef. It has, each serving has 17 grams of protein, 110 calories, and it's gluten-free. And for the serving size of this, it was 4 smart points. So anyway, this is the Gardein, much better than a hamburger. So this is going to be my 2 all beef patties. So I'm just going to add this to the top. So right now I've got 2 all beef patties. I haven't reached the special sauce yet, but 2 all beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun. 2 all beef patties, there's that. Cheese, 2 all beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese. Okay, so I've got 2 all beef patties, I've got the lettuce. Now how about the cheese? I'm using Velveeta shreds. And Velveeta shreds, it is Velveeta cheese, basically shredded. And I'm using 2 points worth, so this is 1/4 cup or 2 points worth of Velveeta shreds, so that's going to be the cheese portion of it. So we've got 2 all beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun. Okay, I'm not doing the sesame seed bun, I'll just go ahead and tell you that. So we've got the 2 all beef patties, special sauce is coming in a second. See, 2 all beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles. For the pickles, I went ahead and got, I'd never seen these before, I got hamburger dill fast food style chips. So it could be any dill pickles that you want. Dill pickle slices, dill pickle relish. It could be anything like that. But I just thought this was so funny, so appropriate since we were making a fast food something. This was from Kroger. Kroger hamburger dill fast food style chips. So 11 of these are 0 points still because it's just a pickle. So we're going to add pickles. So we've got 2 all beef patty special sauce, not quite yet. 2 all beef patty special sauce, lettuce, let's see, pickles, onions. Let's see, 2 all beef patty special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun. Okay, and we're not doing the sesame seed bun. Okay, onions do not like me. So far we've got lettuce, which is 0 points. We've got 4 points of the ground beef. We've got 2 points of Velveeta shreds. Onions do not like me, so instead I'm going to use green onions. You can feel free to use onions. If you want to use actual onions, feel free to do that. But actual onions do not like me. They do not agree with me. My tummy gets very upset with them. Let's see. Okay, Sarah says, Vicky says I keep freezing and I have no volume. Don't know if maybe you need to restart. Has anybody else? I did not turn myself on the iPad tonight. Is anybody else having trouble? And let's see. Sarah says, what is the name again of the ground beef? Okay, it is Gardein. It's Gardein plant-based ground beef. Okay, and what is, and thank you Lisa and Sylvia, and what are Carol Lou and Debbie talking about? Oh, Debbie says 96% ground beef is 3 points for 4 ounces cooked. Yeah, so that's perfectly fine. You don't have to use a meat substitute, but I happen to like this, so I'm using it. Okay, so we've got our 2 all beef patties. We're getting ready to use a special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions, not on a sesame seed bun. Okay, so let's get a little bit of our G. Hughes sugar-free secret sauce burger for 2 tablespoons. For 2 tablespoons, it is 3 smart points. So if I ate this whole thing, and can you see how big this is? So if I ate this entire thing, that would be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That would only be 9 points for this entire thing. Okay, I'm going to put just a tiny bit of this on here just so we can taste it, because I didn't measure this yet. Okay, so there's enough to get a good taste. Now before, when I've made this in the past, again, I didn't make it very often. I did not make a Big Mac salad very often because I had to make my own dressing, and it just took forever. Oh yeah, sesame seeds in there. That's a good idea, Carol Lou. Let me see. I think I have. Where do I have sesame seeds? I'm pretty sure I have some. Hold on just a second and let me look. That's a good idea to sprinkle sesame seeds in there since we're not doing the bun. Oh, I do. I've got tuxedo. I've got tuxedo sesame seeds. And Lisa, the name of the sauce, hold on, let's sprinkle some sesame seeds on there since we're not doing the sesame seed bun. The name of the sauce, it's made by G. Hughes, and it's a sugar-free sauce, and it is sugar-free secret sauce burger secret sauce. Okay, so let's try this. So we've got shredded lettuce, we have restaurant style dill pickles, we have ground hamburger. I did not use hamburger. Oh yeah, Lynn says you could use everything with the bagel seasoning. That would be good too. We have our special sauce on there. We've got our cheese on there. So we have 2 all beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onion. I used a green onion because regular onions do not agree with me. Let's see, 2 all beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun. Thank you for the idea on the sesame seeds. Just put those on there. Okie dokie. Let's see how this is. I got a little bit of everything, I think. Get a little bit more of the hamburger patty. Don't want to take too big of a bite or I won't be able to chew it and talk. Mm-hmm. That's so stinking funny. It tastes like a Big Mac. It literally tastes like a Big Mac if it just had the bun. That is so good. So this is a Big Mac salad. It is the Big Mac salad. 2 all beef patties made with Gardein ground beef. And that's a plant-based beef crumble. Y'all have gone through some great ideas for ground turkey, some really lean ground beef if you wanted to do ground beef instead of this. I just wanted something that was plant-based tonight. Then turned right around and put Velveeta shreds on it. The Gardein is 4 points per serving. Oh, Sarah, sorry. My husband's in town, so the adorable dog is out hiding with my husband. Yeah, instead of sitting here crying. But sorry, so I can't show you Dusty tonight. But, so it's 2 all beef patties. I did mine with the Gardein. Special sauce. The special sauce is the G. Hughes secret sauce burger. 2 all beef patties, special sauce, lettuce. I just used some iceberg lettuce. Let's see, 2 all beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese. That's the Velveeta cheese. 2 all beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles. And the pickles, again, so fun. Those are the restaurant style chips. Oh, and let's see, Carol Lou says I usually warm the meat up and it kind of melts the cheese. That sounds like a good idea too, because it would be more like the hamburger. And then the sesame seed bun, we just use some sesame seeds, and you can use regular onions. I used green onions just so because my tummy doesn't like, regular onions. Debbie says 99% ground chicken would be 0 points too. Fantastic idea. This was absolutely delicious. Look how big this is, and I think I calculated 9 points for the whole thing if I used the full serving of, you know, of everything. But another great recipe. Casey will get this up for us just as quickly as her little fingers can. But thank you all again for being here. If you are watching this on Facebook, and if you gave stars tonight, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll let you all know what the stars do. I think you can give stars even after the video is done. After it's posted, you can still give them. And again, I'll let you know what they do when I figure it out. But if you're watching this on YouTube, I hope you'll that's just youtube.com, search If You Have an Egg. I hope you'll let that next video roll over. And go ahead and click that little subscribe button down there. That would also make me very happy. But another great recipe. I'm super excited about my supper tonight. Cannot wait to eat this. It's going to be so good. But thank you all again so much for being here. And thank you again for the stars. That made me so happy. And it was so much fun getting them. But y'all have a great week. And I will see you next time. Good night.